In a generation where our right to vote is a significant value of the importance of freedom in America, more and more young people are not casting ballots. The question is why? There are plenty of reasons why the percentage of American citizens voting has been declining. Most people that do not want to vote argue that they simply refuse because they don't like the candidates. There are many people in third world countries who are forbidden to vote, and their opinions, beliefs, and lives have no meaning to their authority. We have the power to speak our minds, whether they're positive or negative, and there is a beauty behind it that not many people outside of the U.S. get to experience. Not voting would be like a slap to the face to those wanting to voice their opinions about the government, even if they do not like the politicians. Every American has the right to choose whoever we want to be in charge and what we want done to our country. How can we want to change something without the use of our ideas to change it for the world to know and why they should know? The most common reason why people do not vote is because they say, "My vote will not matter." Little do they know, it does. Our opinions do matter. Our voices are responsible of what happens to our country. Most of our ancestors fought for their deaths to become American citizens and seek better lives for their offspring. Shouldn't we honor those that fought for our rights in our lives? Also, think of the many people that have the same opinion as you do and are reluctant and not able to express their thoughts. You could inspire someone's desire to be interested in registering to vote and realize the importance of their beliefs as well. According to Statistic Brief, the older the person is, the more likely they are to vote. Studies show, dating back to 1990, 20% of Americans between the ages of 18 and 24 were actively voting. This shocks me because after many years of schooling and learning about our government, it made me realize that my opinion matters. I thought eventually other people my age would want to be interested as well and want to help change the world. Earning the right to vote is an amazing feeling. Young adults across the country should be interested in voting and willing to understand about what's going on around the world. They need to look beyond their phones, laptops, and see what's really going on in our country and what we need. We often wonder, how can I change that, or who can change this? Voting is a great guide to help finding yourself. You'll eventually discover more about who you are and what you believe in. According to campaign reporter Asma Khalid, people between the ages of 18 and 35 make up 31% of the overall electoral vote as today. Yet only half are voting. She also explains that in the 2012 election, voters between the ages of 18 and 29 make up just 19% of the electoral vote, compared to those between the ages of 36 and 51, who make about 25% of the electoral vote. Some non-voters also believe that the politicians bicker too much and are aggressive, which makes them lose interest. They tend to get lost into the debate or even confused. Even if you are confused, you should still vote. Voting is another way to reveal your independence and can potentially create a government that better suits your wants and needs as an American citizen. Figure out what you believe is right and conduct thorough research to find out what you're passionate about for America. Ask anyone close to you about the election to get a better understanding as well. If you are not voting, your voice will not be heard. Your needs will not be provided to you. One should sit back and think about how they perceive the world and how they want to change it. Think of how your vote can help make a difference for other lives out there in the world. You are representing the voice of those who cannot speak. A quote from Pope John Paul II states, "Freedom consists not in doing what we like, but in having the right to do what we ought."